It's April 2007, and after 20 months, I'm making my last visit to the Cambridgeshire Fens to see how Kelly and Masiko's ambitious hexagonal home has turned out. Hello!
Mr. McLeod.
Very good to see you.
Nice to see you.
And your house, you know, walking up the road, it does what all good buildings should do, and that is it actually enhances its setting, you know? It looks the absolute business.
There's a resemblance of Japanese historical buildings.
Yeah, no, there is about it. It reminds me of a medieval building. I think partly because it's all half rendered and half timbered, and also because it's got that kind of jetted, corbelled bottom story. The windows are good too, and I think it's a great choice to have the frames done in black.
Yes, it's a minimal kind of line around the oak and also functionally strong, resists the movement of the timbers.
You've got curtains up, which are rather tantalising, which suggests that the inside might be further advanced. Is it?
It really is getting close to the end of the journey.
Although the house isn't quite finished, it already makes an extraordinary statement. Yes. I know that this is exactly as beautiful and as delightful as I thought it would be. It's terrific. It's magical, isn't it?
Yes, exciting.
I feel so happy that it's not just skin deep beauty, but it's got, you know, all these organic, natural materials pretty much all the way through the building, right down to the bones.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It kind of lives and breathes that. I mean, everything I can see kind of tells that story. The entire building is a wonderful testament to Kelly's outstanding craftsmanship. The first floor gallery and lantern above add space and light, and in the centre of all this stands Kelly's magnificent 800-year-old oak tree trunk staircase. Now the house is finished, it looks even more magnificent in all its kind of knobbliness, you know? What a thing. These I've always liked as well. I think it's lovely the way you've scarfed that in, and that you've, out of this kind of very knobbly kind of organic object comes these kind of very sculpted and carpentered forms, you know?
Sure. And they're also, as well as beautiful, they're also doing a job, and all of those knees are carrying the first floor.
Yeah, this thing here, Masiko, this is what?
It's a kitchen cupboard.
It's like a larder.
Yes, it's cool inside because there is no underfloor heating.
A guest room for Bilbo Baggins when he comes round. And you made the kitchen yourself, obviously.
Yes.
Because it's not the kind of thing you find down the local DIY shed. There's
all the carcassing and the fascias, etc., all oak. The drawers are recycled. They're older drawers, you know, nicely dovetailed, jointed, and they've just had some new wavy edge faces.
I'm really surprised you've used slate here, Kelly. I'd have thought, being a man of wood, you'd want to make your worktop out of timber.
In the world of stone, I think slate's probably the nearest thing you'll get to timber, really. It's you can treat it like a hardwood.
In fact, it's a relief to find some materials here that aren't made out of tree. Most of the walls in the house are plastered with clay, but Kelly has used lime render in the kitchen. Elsewhere, however, where you have put the clay, you've only put, what, 2 coats on, haven't you? So you don't intend to cover it up, and what you see is what you get. This is it. This is the finished surface.
That's right.
Yeah? I kind of like that. I particularly like the way that the straw is visible, you know, the way that under the trowel it's been smoothed into the surface of the plaster.
Nice texture, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely texture. Well, Kelly, do my eyes deceive me? Or are these 2 handrails formed from lengths of exquisite Leylandii cypress?
Indeed, they're the same ones. And so tactile and unsticky.
Yeah, you're right. They're very, very smooth, aren't they? Very dense wood. They make a good handrail, a good knobbly handrail. Don't look so smug. Many of the ideas and details here just wouldn't work in a conventional house, and yet here they seem utterly appropriate. And that's because everything in this place reflects Kelly and Masiko, and indeed Asa. But there's some great architecture here too, not least in the main bedroom. Yeah, there's a lot of nice little cheated solutions here, cheated space and the dormer cheats out through the roof and up, and the lighting. Then you've got these glass panels, which are cheating light in, aren't they? From the light well in the centre of the building. I like those very much. Where are they from?
From a glass sculptor. Lovely sections of riven glass.
It was discarded in his yard.
So it's recycled stuff.
Yes.
The architectural glass panels are an ingenious solution for bringing more light into the upper rooms. Next door, in the master bathroom, Kelly and Masako have installed their bespoke, handcrafted glass bath. It's like a giant half glass Easter egg.
It is rather, isn't it?
It's amazing. What's it sitting on?
Bog oaks.
And it's from round here, from the fenland peat.
Yes, collected from the farmers' fields. They plough and they hit a bog oak and they just want to get rid of it. And they're highly prized as firewood.
But you can work them and use them.
Yes, why burn them, I don't know.
Kelly and Masako's philosophy of recycling and making connections with nature have brought an integrity and poetic quality to this building. But it has been a long, hard journey. Few people would have the stamina to complete it. And how many days off have you had in the last 18 months?
He had just 1 day in bed.
1 day in bed.
And he was not well.
That wasn't the day off.
How are your hands? Show me.
He hit his fingers so many times.
That he's lost the feeling in them. So after 18 months, you're more or less on schedule, aren't you?
Yeah.
And what about the budget? Because you've got all these amazing technologies in the building. I mean, have you come in on budget?
It's looking very good. I think we're probably, probably 10 grand or so over what I thought we'd be.
So what have you spent? Or no, what's it been?
Certainly less than 110 grand.
Astonishing. It really is astonishing that for £300,000, Kelly and Masako have achieved so much more than just building a house. By growing their own food and fuel, and by recycling the waste from the house, they're well on the road to self-sufficiency. You're kind of trying to be as self-sustaining as possible here, but it's not a policy of absolute denial of the material world, is it?
I think, we want to make a comfortable relationship with it, so we're not dependent on it.
Is there a piece of the building that when you walk in the door, you think, for me, that sums it up?
I like this area right here the most. Surrounded by the lovely ochre clay walls and being able to just look up to that balcony and, the lantern beyond is lovely, warm space, yeah.
And Masako is the one bit of the building that speaks to you more
I
than
must
another.
say kitchen.
Because Kelly made it.
That's right.
Oh, that's...
I like all the craftsmanship in this house.
We have ownership of this house. This is not only our design, but it's also the product of our hands and our choices. And, it's our sweat and blood in it as well.
Just as the great artist makes a deceptively simple mark on a piece of paper, so I think this building also makes its mark on the landscape with amazing confidence and originality. And that's partly because of the different cultural ideas that Kelly and Masako bring to it, and partly because it is a mark made with love and commitment and philosophy. And look at it, I mean, despite its quirks and its oddities, it's a place that really looks as though it belongs here. Isn't that the mark of a great building?